It's loading.
Hey, I see a live stream. It sounds like we're on our way to an Ask a Fox event.
Yep, we are live.
That's the best kind of live.
That's the best kind of life. Let me get Kiki back here. And for those who are just tuning in, welcome, welcome. Apologies for being late. We had some technical issues with live streaming. We're just waiting for Kiki to hop back to the meeting. We had to kind of kick out Kiki in order to be able to start a live stream. But here we are. Welcome to this live event. I'm going to share my screen, hoping nothing will go wrong with me sharing. Let's see if you folks can see. Pa pa pa. Ta, ta, ta. Hey. All right, can you guys see my screen? No? Yes?
In progress because it doesn't say.
Now I
Okay.
can.
Now I can see it.
All right, let's see. Let's take it all the way back. And welcome. This is the first Ask a Fox event. Today we are having as a community get together. We have a very packed agenda, and today's call is meant as an introduction call and as a get together if you have any questions. We have a lot of people here reply. If you don't like going into Zoom calls and you have those questions, nevertheless, you can ping people either on YouTube, where we are streaming now live, or in our Matrix room. What we're going to do today is just we're going to introduce a little bit what is going to happen into the week, what are the expectations, and then we're just going to have some fun when everybody's going to reply to questions and see each other's life's frustrations. So that's our definition of fun. I apologize if it sounds very nerdy because it is. So hi, my name is Konstantina. I am leading the community faction in the support organization. I'm having with me Kiki, who is my my a friend in mischief when it comes to community, and we also have some Thunderbird Fox. Hello, Michael, Heather, and Wayne. And I also see Diane, who is also from the support team. And we also, I believe I saw Danny Collin in the call. If you folks want to introduce yourselves, feel free to. I'm just going to pass a little bit on the agenda. We're going to talk a little bit again about who we are, the schedule, how you can participate, and live having fun. So who we are, Mozilla Support is a community of enthusiastic volunteers. We don't only reply to community forums, which is what this live event week is about. We are also writing and updating support articles. That's what we call knowledge base. And we are also having a very strong community of localizers who are taking those articles and they are localizing in their language. A little bit about the week of the schedule of this week. Today we are on day one. That is Monday, the September 22nd, where I am right now. It's still Monday. We are having our first community get together. Then tomorrow we're gonna have an AMA. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything with the web performance team. We will deep dive into issues around speed, memory, and web performance. Buzz from the web performance team is going to be there. Wednesday, we're continuing strong with AMA, with the web compound team at 6 CET or 12 ET, where you can ask questions around web compatibility issues. We're going to have Dennis, who's an engineer on the web compatibility team, there for us. And then on Thursday, we're having quite a packed agenda with two events. One is community get together number 2, where the same folks that you see today and hopefully more are going to be there. We're going to not wrap up, but give a summary on what has happened during the week, who is leading on the leaderboard, and also how you can do more. And also in the evening, our lovely Thunderbird team is going to hold their own AMA, where you can ask specific AMAs to the Thunderbird team. Lovely folks like Michael, Heather, Wayne, and more from the Thunderbird as here. It's very important for us that it's not about only Firefox or Firefox products like Android, Firefox Android and iOS and desktop, but it's also Thunderbird here because we know a lot of our contributors are loving both. They're doing both, and we wanted to have one kind of community experience. That being said, a little bit about how you can participate. By the way, if you folks are asking questions on a live chat, I cannot see the questions as I'm presenting, so please voice or send them to Kiki so she can be the voice of that. First of all, you can participate by replying to at least 5 user questions. I know for some people this is a very low limit. For some others, it can be a big lift. If you don't know how to get started, we have very good contribute forum guidelines. You can see the link here. You can see how that looks like on the right. It's very straightforward. You just sign up for as a volunteer, learn the very basic baselines, find the support questions that you believe you can answer, and I will do that for you all folks afterwards. You can start answering, we can teach you how, and learn more about the forum contribution. If you are more of a visual person and you like watching videos on how to do stuff, Kiki has created a how to get started on Sumo YouTube video. I won't play it now because Kiki, I know she hears listening to her own voice, but it's a very good guideline on how to do so. If you have any questions, you don't know how to get a reply, you don't know what's going on, and you're like, oh my God, this user, I don't make sense. Go in our matrix room, ask the question to the other contributors. They're very nice people. I'm very sure among all those knowledge, you will find somebody who will have the answer and help you do that. Now, there are two more things that you can do. The first one is you can find at least 5 foxes in our knowledge-based articles. We call knowledge-based articles all that content that I talked about where contributors are helping us contribute and our content team in support is writing. If you do so, you'll get the Fox hand badge that it has a cute fox. Just make sure that 2 p.m. Kiki with proof that you found your article, so Kiki can award you that badge. And on the Thunderbird side, we have the same for the Thunderbird team. So if you find on Thunderbird articles, it's not like that. Sorry, Michael, go ahead. I cannot hear you, Michael.
I was just tracing the lightning bolt with my finger to help give the visual.
Okay, yes. So it's the lightning bolt that you will find on Thunderbird. So if you're like, what the heck is doing a lightning bolt in this article? Well, it is not a bug, it's a feature. And it is on our knowledge-based articles on the Thunderbird team to get your badge. As a reminder as well, we don't have an automatic process for you to submit. Make sure that you are send a private message to Michael Ellis, to get the badge if you want to. Don't forget to promote the event in social media. And Kiki also has created some promo assets like the background that we all have that you can join, and also you can tweet or whatever other social media, or a toot, if I am saying that correctly. I don't know if there is other words for other social media. I'm terrible. I am getting all on social media, so don't ask me about wording on social media. And to find more promo assets, there is also going to be some swag. After we finish that, we're going to announce the winners after the end of this call. And we are also going to have another big contributor AMA with participant from that with some especially Firefox folks. So we're going to announce that on Friday. That was the shameless plug from Costadina, but there is more to come after this week. If you don't know, and if you want to learn more about the event, and again want to read on your own pace rather than hear me, there is this URL on our community portal, campaign/ask-a-fox, where you can learn more. Go and check it out. And I'm gonna say let's have some fun, and we are gonna do some questions together. I'm gonna show you how you can ask questions, how you can get a reply from questions, how to use things like common responses. because Kiki and other contributors have made sure that to make your life way easier. And we can take it from there. I don't know, did I forget anything, Kiki? Do we have any questions I need to address?
I don't see anything so far in Zoom or on Twitch. So yeah, I think we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okie dokie. So let me go on the support website. All right. I am gonna put it on another separate window so you folks don't get a heart attack with all my tabs. And I'm gonna share my screen. So this is support. As you can see, because I have set my Firefox on ENUS, my support mozilla.org is set on ENUS because I prefer having everything in English. If I was more true to my country, I would have set it in Greek. But I don't do so, and I don't think it makes sense to share my support on Greek. Nobody will actually be able to do it so. However, that was a reminder that we are actually have localized the website, and we have quite some forums in different locales. I don't remember them all by heart, but there are a lot of contributors doing a lot of work in different locales, replying to people that they don't feel comfortable on asking questions in English. We have Spanish, we have Brazilian, we have Italian, we have Dutch, Turkish, and I will stop trying to remember everything because I'm gonna forget something, Kiki, who I forgot. Finnish?
Yeah, there's Finnish.
Did you
even
say
remember.
Italian?
There is Italian forum, yeah.
Prego.
I bet the folks from the Italian folks are gonna be happy. So up here, you can see some tabs, and because I'm a contributor, it says here, contribute. So if I go here, I can see different community discussions, where it's only about the folks that are participating. And I can also see some guidelines, community hub, that is helping all the folks. Just on the guidelines, just a shameless, like some reminder on what is here. You can find some articles on how you to get started, what are the guidelines, how you can escalate stuff, meeting the team, and so on. And there is always, like, if you don't know where to start, there is this banner here that says join our community, grow and share with others. So if I click there, it's a /contribute, a link that I promoted before. Essentially, it asks you, hey, what do you want to do? Today, we're all about answer questions. Support forum doesn't mean that the other two are not important. They're all very important. It's just today, this week's event, is all about the support, answering questions to the support forum. And here you can see on what to do with links. So it's pretty straightforward on how to add stuff. Now, when I'm going on community on questions, we are having different products based on, we're having different forums based on product. The forum that I'm going to enter that for the Firefox people is the most popular one. That is the Firefox desktop. So most of our questions are coming into Firefox desktop, secondary Android and iOS. And of course, we have the folks from Thunderbird and that they're having their own forums. And I bet they're going to cover it a little bit more on Thursday. But for the sake of today, I'm going to enter the Firefox desktop one. And we're going to see this view. Now, here's the interesting part. If you are a regular user and not a moderator as me, you won't see spam questions. Those are here because I'm a moderator and I see what has been flagged as spam. Those kind of questions is the kind of questions that we used to get a lot in the past, where spammers were trying to promote fraud or their own websites in our forums. So they were saying, do you need help on our content? Reach that phone number to get support. Obviously, this is an obvious spam. There is nothing to do with Mozilla Firefox, Thunderbird, or any kind of thing, and it's probably trying to scam people. So we do have an automated way to do so, to filter those. But the reason I'm saying those is because I'm a moderator, not because a regular user or regular contributor would ever get to see those. So you see we have quite some stuff, and up here we have all the questions that they have been submitted, answered or not, the ones that need answer, and we have 14 questions in the last 24 hours that need answer, the ones that have been already responded and waiting for an answer back by the user, and those are done. Done means that there has been a resolution. So the user has said, thank you very much, Kiki, that has helped a lot my problem. Feel free to mark this as resolved. That means that the contributor said, okay, this has been resolved, I'm marking as resolved, and that goes here. So usually where you can get started is on annotation needed, because those are the ones that any other contributor hasn't gone and the user is waiting for an answer. So I'm going to scroll a little bit around. And says, I'm going to click this and I'm going to ask all of your help to help me reply this. Oh, already a contributor has replied that. So let's find one that is not already replied and waiting for that contributor's reply. Okay, here you go. So this user is saying, for past few weeks, whenever I try to update Firefox on Windows 11, it fails. It takes me to another screen and tells me to download Firefox. When I try to download it, aborts with a message, download.firefox has a security policy called blah, 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 which means that Firefox can only connect to it securely. You can add an exception to visit the site. To download Firefox, the new version, I have to use another browser, but no choice. Then with new version of Firefox, I have faced the same issue of update and use same approach to update Firefox to new version. This error appears for some Google sites as well, but the same occurring for Firefox download site itself is not understood. The user is right now on Windows 10 when they are writing that. Who has a good idea? Because I don't.
Actually pretty weird. And we probably want to wrap up with this problem because there's this end of service for Windows 10 pretty soon. So if this is a real bug, this is probably something that we want to fix.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably Windows 10 bug, and we might want to uh, funnel it up to the engineering team that is helping with the Windows 10 end of life. So as you can see, we don't have all the answers to everything, and that's why I wanted to do that live, because doesn't mean that the question is there. We know the question. So what do we do in this case? If you are a contributor, you say, I don't have a good, and that seems like a weird problem. What you can do, you can ping me or Kiki, or ping in the matrix room and say, hey, I don't have a good answer to this. Can you help us? What Kiki and I will do straight after this is when I'm going to go to engineers and say, here's an interesting issue. We don't understand why this user is having this. Can you help us fix this? And we need all your help to do so. Like, we are open source, we are doing things very openly. And this is a power of contributors. I don't know the answer why this user is doing that. Now, Windows 10, for those of you who don't know, is planning to an end of life very soon, October 13th. So we want to help as many users that they're Windows 10, that they want to go on Windows 11, to have a seamless experience as easy as possible. So we actually want to make sure that those people don't face any issues to be able to continue using Firefox. So I'm going to flag this to actually bring to the engineers after this call. And for the sake of cannot, for example, we also have those kind of Firefox cannot log in. Seems a little bit spammy. So
That is a fun one. Switzerland emoji flag replaced with star. that sharp or sharp? What is
Okay, this is a very fun. I discovered today that the installation of Firefox, I have modified some emoji, like the flag position has been replaced with one from Sark. See the screenshot looking the same website with Firefox on left and Brave on right. There is big mess in the flags emojis apparently looking at the page showing at all countries. 6-second screenshot. Oh wow.
Can you open the other one?
Yeah, I don't see the Middle East and Asia needs to have a Santa Claus. And Europe has Angola and Australia. I'm wondering though, where is he screenshotting from? Or they?
And Wikipedia. That's a website for emergency stuff.
Kiki, I can't hear you. Can you repeat?
That's there is a URL in the screenshot if you go back to it.
I don't see you.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
from wikipedia.org.
But that's not the Firefox. Oh no, that is a Firefox one. Because
The
is that
Firefox
web
one is
compatible?
it's the one that yeah, probably.
Is that web compat?
I think so. So there are two screenshots, right? The left and the right. One of them is probably how the others show it, and one of them is probably Firefox. So there is a mismatch between how Firefox shows the emoticon and the other browser.
I think though that's a web compatibility issue, right?
Yeah, this is probably a good question for Dennis.
So here's the thing, that sounds like a web compatibility issue. So what I would normally do in this situation is that I would go web here, and I would file the bug for this user. I'm gonna do this after this call, and I'm gonna let Dennis do something like that in his AMA. But that sounds like a web compatibility issue, which means that a user is having a different experience in Firefox than it has with another browser. So normally, I believe we do have an answer for web compatibility, correct, Kiki? No, we don't.
Yeah, I think there's one. No,
Compa,
oh,
compa.
yeah, one.
Website.
Try site breakage. See, there's site breakage troubleshooting. It's
Wait,
the end of the.
there we
Yep.
go. No. It's not tracking protection. It's not ETP. So here it says, if it doesn't, that's a compatibility issue. Please report it on issues on you avoid compound and blah, 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 and the team will solve it. I'm not going to add it as an answer. Usually we do that for the user because we do understand it's an extra step for them. So and we don't want them to do an extra step. But as you can see here, is that you don't need to have the answer for anything. Like I clicked site, I got different replies on how I can reply to the user about this site. I'm gonna now stop sharing my screen. And ask if anybody else wants to share something. If anybody else has any questions, about this. Otherwise, I was planning to actually have this time for everybody to go and grab and ask questions. And I want to give the floor also to Michael Ellis because he had a last note at the end of this call.
Yes, absolutely, Constantina. Give me just a moment. Let me unmute myself. And I will provide some context. One, you might see a shadow up above. Interesting fact, this just hit the fan, but we're okay. This is a quick little thank you note that we wanted to put together for everyone that's participating in the Ask a Fox event. It's a simple way for all of us to say we appreciate our contributors and our community members that are chipping in and helping out. I'm not perfect in every language, but I did my best. We've captured a lot here. I hope you have a chance to read it, take a screenshot, and appreciate it, because we certainly appreciate everything that you're doing. Thank you, Constantina.
Thank you, Michael. I will teach you how to write that in Greek.
I got a Greek 101 lesson from
Yes,
Constantina last week. It was fun.
Kiki had the chance to learn about the Greek alphabet last week, and whoever ended up in that WeWork room after us will have major questions on why two employees are talking about the Greek and Latin alphabet. But that's what we did at 4 p.m. Trying to explain to her how that makes sense in the Greek mind. All right, I'm gonna open the floor. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody who is on YouTube also have any questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna give you the folks the time to win your badges. Go and do your 5 questions. This is definitely what I'm gonna use the time for. And we can take it from there.
Should I maybe like just call out the current staff for today? Like this is early, but I already see a few people meeting.
Go for it.
So maybe I'll just share my screen. So let me do that. Yeah. Oh dang, can you see my screen?
We can see your Matrix settings account.
Oh no, that's not the hold on. That's not the right screen. This is, can you see my screen now? There should be the leaderboard. Yeah. So the current stat, I only pulled one from yesterday because like the database is actually updating per day, so I'm not sure if it's actually current for today. But the current stat, the current leaderboard, we have Ask John leading the chart. So congratulations, Ask John. Oh, this is the new people that I think Paul had shared at some point. So congratulations, Jeremiah, John. And then the second one is Paul. Uh, to you as well. Paul, thank you. Let me just call out the top five. Dennis was also another regular contributor in the Firefox side. Next one is Cheshire, the all-around guy. He's everywhere. You can see him in Connect and Firefox subreddit. He's just basically everywhere and so much less, of course. And then the last one, we have Matt, who I believe is a top Thunderbird contributor. Matt A, of course, from Australia. So congratulations, Matt. So yeah, I believe we have the top 5 people for now. So congratulations to John, Paul, Dennis, Cheshire, and Matt. Yay!
Congratulations, everybody. And I see we already have 12 people that they are gonna already awarded the badge tonight. Correct, Kiki?
Oh yeah, you're right. I needed to list down these people because I have to manually award the pages. But yeah, you're right. And we have already one person reach out to me who find out about the foxes. So that's a great addition as well.
Did already people find it?
Yeah, the fox one. One person.
Haha!
We got one person.
Haha! So do you want to win that one person? Do you want to get a cute fouch badge? You read all the KB articles, as Paul likes to say. No, please. I promise it's not on archived ones. I promise it's on a nice articles. I promise it's good reads. So uh, it's a fun exercise. Anything else?
I just checked metrics and yeah, we don't have anything. So I think we're good.
All right.
In case maybe like Michael or Wayne or Heather have something else to share from the Thunderbird side before we end this call.
I don't have anything specific about the process, but just to remind people that there's more than just the Firefox desktop and Thunderbird desktop in support. There's the mobile
Yeah,
questions that come in and other areas. So those are all very important.
yeah, that's a good call out. I don't believe I include
Let's
mobile,
see, just one other
like
quick thing,
Thunderbird mobile
perhaps.
in my leaderboard though. So maybe I need to do that. Come again, Michael?
Yeah. Are you able to hear me well?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just one more quick thing. For those that don't already know me, I might be a new face to some. Someone quickly mute if there's anyone unmuted. For those
I
of
think
you
it's
who may
someone else.
not know me, my name is Michael Ellis, and I'm the community manager, recently hired to join the Thunderbird team. Heather, are you muted?
I just muted Heather.
Okay.
Fine.
Do you want me to be muted or not muted? I'm confused.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, for those that don't already know me, Michael Ellis, community manager at Thunderbird. I recently started over the summer at the end of June. Super excited to be working with Heather and Wayne. We are 3 strong on the Thunderbird community team. We're delighted to work with everyone over at Mozilla and in the Thunderbird ecosystem as well. We love our friends and family across the fence, of course. And we're really excited. We've been working on a lot of things in terms of the metrics we're going to, the important things we're going to keep our eye on as we evaluate programs. The contributor experience and the journey along the way, the value that we're delivering to our community members and our contributors. We've been doing a lot of work on that front, and we look forward to sharing some updates with you very soon.
Yep, all of that. It's great to be on the community team at Thunderbird, and we're happy to help any questions that come through. And we're happy to see folks on Thursday at our AMA.
Questions for Thunderbird Fox? Just check metrics real quick. I don't see it so far. And yeah, I think we're good to go with thinking.
All right. I'm gonna stay here in case people have any questions. If you folks wanna also stay here, please free to. I'm now filing a web compatibility issue for the user with we that found about the weird flags. You'll find it a very interesting one. And also then gonna report the issue about Windows 10. Again, if you don't know the answer, better ask. It's a easier thing to do. I found myself asking a lot and learning a lot about Firefox as I go, and you can do so as well. I hope that this is a fun event for everyone. This is our first day, and we already have 13 people that got the badge. Makes me excited. and let's see where it goes.
Thank you for putting this together. I think this is an exciting way to drum up support around support.
It's absolutely exciting, and we're very, very gracious to be a part of it. Thank you, Constantina, and thank you, Kiki, for putting this program together.
Our pleasure. So Constantina, for the flag, I don't know if we want to, do you want to end the live stream or if you want to keep it going?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna end the live stream. For the folks that you are watching this afterward or are still here and watching us on live stream, do ask us on Matrix if you have any questions. And see you all tomorrow. We have our first AMA with Dennis, correct, Kiki? Or is Bas
No,
tomorrow?
our
Bas
first one will be with
is
that from the web group.
correct, sorry. So web performance, Bas, first AMA tomorrow. Have any questions? Kiki has already shared the questions in advance. You can ask anything as long as please be civil and please be nice. I understand that some people are getting frustrated, but that doesn't mean that you cannot be nice to your fellow Mozillians. Bas is going to be here to reply those questions. We're going to structure this a little bit. First, we're going to make an introduction about what we're talking about. We're going to take questions in the room, and we're also going to read questions that have already pre-submitted. So it's going to be a mixed bag. It's going to be 30 minutes. And again, if you have any questions that are burning up and you cannot attend the meeting live, please feel free to ask them in the link that Kiki has already shared about the AMAs. I'm gonna stop the live streaming. Again, if you have questions, Matrix is the place that you will find us. You can also tag us on Reddit. You will find us everywhere pretty much. And have a nice event, everybody. Let's have some fun.
Thanks, folks.